so they cannot be here, right? So what you could have done is just checked here. Okay, if you see nobody, you help your teammate. You don't want to be like standing and doing nothing when they're pushing mid. And now you're shifting as well, after they already know about you. Why are you shifting? You think you're sneaky? Like they don't know that you're here? Of course they know, right? They're wasting a smoke. But look, like for example this round, right? It just went for the smoke. They don't care. And yeah, useless flash. Yeah. See, your team is dying from the position you just mollied. So your util is just useless. This was A, S, S, D, and that's why you're missing first couple bullets. Yeah. You just randomly like pressed S and then D, you know? And because of that S, the A that you pressed to counter straight from D didn't work, because you were supposed to press W and A at the same time, which is hard. Do you like to open cases and take chances winning better and cooler skins? Go to chicken.gg and try your luck. If you haven't heard of chicken.gg, it's a super rewarding Counter-Strike case opening site featuring multiple cases, case battles, and double. Use code PNX to unlock access to features like the gem store, level up cases, and 3 types of boosts. You can instantly deposit and withdraw skins, crypto, PayPal, credit card, and more. Compete for your chance to take home a piece of 20k weekly wager leaderboard. Chicken also has a rain feature that gives balance every hour on their on-site chat. Make sure to use code PNX or the link in the description to unlock bonus rewards when signing up. Now let's get back to the video.
Usually I play mid with the op and I try to, you know, throw the molly in the beginning, whatnot. But in this game, I was focusing more on A because usually in past games, I feel like A has been a...
Weakness?
Has been like a little bit of a weakness, yeah. Where they're like rushing out and... No, not A, sorry, B.
Oh, on B? Okay.
On B, yeah.
So as an upper on city side, you can rotate wherever you want, right? Like, you literally can do whatever the fuck you want. So it's nice to stack the side that you think they're gonna attack, so it's okay to, you know.
But we'll see if I opt this game. I think maybe I held back on it.
On T side, I would not recommend.
Like... Oh, okay. That's you. No, I don't think I do it that much on T side, actually.
Oh, you're going for it? Oh, no. Okay, nice shot. Another nice shot. Antidote expect. Oh wait. Well, you seem to spam a lot with the Glock, right? But it's working.
Well, only a little bit though, because I do worry about like the recoil being too back. But yeah, I guess I do spam a lot. Maybe you think I should tap a little bit slower?
Just a bit slower. You just
tap,
you spam at the left click too quickly. Okay, mid smoke.
I always do that mid smoke, just because like somebody else doesn't.
Oh, this is so late. Like, you realize this so late. By the way, do you know what's the timing of them getting here? Like over here where you're looking, like there?
No.
It's definitely not now. It's way later, so they cannot be here, right? So what you could have done is just checked here. Okay, if you see nobody, you help your teammate. You don't want to be like standing and doing nothing when they're pushing mid. And it's very common that people will push mid with USPs, by the way. I don't know, you probably do that on your city side, no? You do that or not? Because I do that.
To push down mid with USPs?
Yeah, with USPs.
Second round?
When I have eco.
I believe... Yeah, we have definitely pushed down mid, yeah.
And how much more did you push mid than like push with 5 people towards A? Because like, I pretty much never see this strat on city side where 5 people with USPs just push for A main. So you should be more like...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so you should be like a lot more concerned about mid, right? And you seem like you're just chilling, you know? You're looking at towards... yeah. You're super late to realize what's going on. They want that, Galileo. Yeah. And you also seem like quite uncomfortable too, because what I would do here is, first of all, as I said, I wouldn't be looking at aim. After this kill, I would go back, right? And you should molly here off the wall, like of this wall. Or nade of this wall or something. Like use your util, because you're low HP, right? And you're just not using your util at all. And now you're also reloading and you're not even looking at elbow when you're reloading. Like you're completely forgetting. Right now they could have pushed you when you were reloading. And now you're shifting as well, after they already know about you. Why are you shifting? You think you're sneaky? Like they don't know that you're here? Of course they know, right? So like, you don't want to be shifting. What I would do is use all the util, right? Like, just dump the util because you're low HP anyways. Maybe they'll walk into it. You're too slow, too immobile. It's easy for them to push you with pistols, right?
Thank you. That's such good information. I appreciate that. You're right.
Yeah, don't worry, more is coming. So first is like awareness of A main timing. Don't look there. I'm noting. Don't look there on anti-eco too much. Expect mid push. And when you're low HP, dump your util. Right? Because you're about to die. Use it. Of course, if they would be rushing you like super quick, then yeah, don't use the util. To be honest, you don't need to use that smoke. It's kind of a waste.
Okay.
Because it's easy to go through that smoke, especially when people are taking mid. And if your teammates if your teammates are not taking mid, then this smoke is useless. They're wasting a smoke. But look, like for example this round, right? It just went through the smoke. They don't care. Mollying long, it's not the best idea because see your molly pops here, right? So people can stand behind the molly, in front of the molly. The molly does nothing. What is useful to use the molly for is angles where you can guarantee that if you molly it, nobody will be here. For example, if you bounce it off the pillar and put it here, if you molly this, you guarantee that he's not gonna stand here. He has nowhere to hide. He's not gonna go deeper here, right? It's gonna be burning. Or you could molly behind the side, like here. He has nowhere to go. But if you molly a like wide area like this, doesn't make any sense, yeah? So don't molly the wide areas. For example, long on B, right? Doesn't make sense to molly. The molly doesn't do anything. And yeah, useless flash. Yeah. See, your team is dying from the position you just mollied. So your util is just useless. The kill is not bad, although I don't understand why you do 2 bursts here. Don't you wanna just drag the spray? Because it's pretty much the same like spread, right? If you do a burst like this and then you do a second burst like right after, it's the same like as you would be spraying.
Oh, okay, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm not resetting the spray. So
yeah, you didn't reset the recoil, so
that I might as well.
So just I'm gonna make a note like keep spraying if you miss the first 3 bullets, right? No point to reset the burst. The recoil is still there. I mean, now you're just super late. Oh, why did you miss here? Let's see.
I don't know. It's an old game. Okay.
I think you're moving with W and S randomly.
It's an old game.
Like here, the only buttons you should be pressing is A and D.
Okay.
Because there is no advantage to moving forward and backwards. Like obviously you want to counter strafe with A and D, right? Like,
of course, yeah.
You don't want to randomly like press W so you have to counter strafe with S, right? So and you are. If you slow this down, you will see. This was D. This was A, S, D, and that's why you're missing first couple of bullets.
Yeah.
You just randomly like pressed S and then D, you know? And because of that S, the A that you pressed to counter strafe from D didn't work because you were supposed to press W and A at the same time, which is hard. So random S movement. So like stop randomly pressing your keys when you're holding something. The only keys you should be pressing is A and D, and like counter strafe, or completely just stand still. It's also fine. We have these habits where we think that when you're holding an angle, right, you might think like, oh, I need to move all the time, otherwise I'm an easy kill, right?
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Yeah, but
like I need a... Sorry to interrupt.
It is true, but it's not better to move with every key, right? You should be like counter strafe, like constantly be stopping so you're ready to shoot, right? Not like randomly moving.
Okay, so not jiggling like precise counter strafes.
Yeah.
Holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jiggling is good for information when you have like your util in your hand and you're about to get an info and then throw some util. That's when you jiggle, or when you want to bait out the shot. But when you're holding something, you don't jiggle, no. Okay. You got like clapped by the last shot. But I don't understand your movement here around the angle, right? You see the smoke? Well, obviously you see it. It pops next to you, right? So you surely are aware that if you go inside the smoke, you can't see, right?
Yeah.
And you also see his barrel right now, right?
I may have missed his barrel.
No. You see it. You saw it right now. You saw it right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
So instead of going with D in the smoke that you clearly see and is almost obstructing your vision, you should press W here actually, and then pick the angle without being in the smoke, right? Instead of going in the smoke and forcing it into the smoke. Does that make sense?
Yeah, W and then D'ing.
Yeah, W, get out of the smoke. Like, treat the smoke as a wall, right? You don't want to be moving into a wall. You want to be like, boom, and then peeking, right? Like, you want to go around this object that is the smoke. So because of that, you're going for a gray screen and you couldn't shoot him before, right? So that's why you die here. So I'm gonna make a note, optimize your pathway around smokes. So you're not going inside of them. It's very specific scenario, but I think you know what I mean.
No, I do, absolutely I do.
There is a
was
smoke.
just an inefficient way of approaching it.
You never want to be in the smoke, like, ever.
And what do I do about mid, do you think? Like, because I do find that on like CT, like the enemies, they push down mid even with the smoke, and then when we approach mid, you know, there's a molly there. As a T, there's a molly, there's a bunch of util. So how do I even approach retaking it or using mid to take the sites? What's the best approach?
How to retake mid after they take it with like a bunch of util?
Exactly, yeah.
I'll show you after, okay? But you basically need to use your util, like smoke red, molly pool, and just get out. Or you can take it also fast. I'll make a note.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, the same molly. I'm not gonna do that one no more.
And now you're nading into... Oh. Okay. So you're also nading into the molly, right? Like, even if this nade landed here, why would you nade into the molly? Like,
I guess the idea is that, like, I think that somebody's playing on that side, either CT or maybe in the corner on the right, and like the molly and the grenade are just there to, you know, make the player understand that like that space is gonna be taken or that space is gonna have damage dealt to it. So maybe,
but you don't.
Rounds, they won't be there.
You don't want him to understand anything. You want to damage him as much as possible, and just it's not optimal to throw the nade exactly same spot as you throw the molly. Like, imagine someone's here right now, yeah? Like, let's say he's playing that exact spot, yeah? The molly's coming. It's coming now. So he's like either going here or here, right? Does that make sense?
You're right.
So the molly's coming. I'm like swinging here if I want to be aggro. If I want to be passive, I'm going back. So if I'm going back, I'm here. So the molly, the nade doesn't damage me. If I'm swinging wide, I'm swinging here outside of the molly. So the nade doesn't damage me, right? So it doesn't make sense to throw the nade in the molly. You wanna throw it in the position you expect the guy to be moving into, right? Like, it's specific, but it's really working on every map, every position, right? You just don't wanna nade the molly, unless there is one scenario where you wanna nade the molly, if you expect them to rush and you're on city side, you know?
Okay.
Because if you expect people to rush, you can nade into the molly to slow them down even more, you know what I mean? Because the mollies are shit on city side. So that's why you nade into the molly. But other than that, you don't wanna do that. So this was useless. I mean, the nade almost killed your teammate. I think if your teammate didn't die from this guy, he would maybe die from your nade. Like, he was planting with 30 HP. And this is good, I like that you're taking long. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do the same molly again.
Okay, I don't... You definitely don't want... Like, look, like this? This is completely not necessary. Like, why are you doing this? Come on.
Okay, okay.
You think, like, you're gonna kill someone, or you just try to scare them, or what's the...
Yeah, like, I think a little bit of both. Like, you're pre-firing the angles and...
But let's see what you're actually pre-firing. So you're pre-firing...
Yeah.
I mean, you're pre-firing this. Very rarely someone has his head here. He would have to be crouching over here and looking like that. Like, crouching here. So, I don't know, like... Okay, this...
It's useless to do that.
I don't know who stands here and crouches. Like, I don't stand here and crouch. You know, like this. Because if he's here, he has his head like way higher, right? So, it's just like useless. You're announcing, hello, we're coming B. We are B ramp. Gonna come soon.
B main.
Now they expect you. See, B main. Like, of course, that's also the steps. Again, you throw the molly. And you're gonna nade in the molly. Deadly.
Yeah.
But now it actually made sense because your molly popped like close. You didn't want to throw it here, but it popped here. I don't think you wanted it to go here, right? You wanted it to go deep. But yeah, now it makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, you guess you don't even know where you want. You don't even know where you want to throw your molly?
No, the molly ideally want it to be close like that, but
Really?
when I throw it, that was the whole point of it when I'm throwing it at, because I threw it at the wall, even in the last round, like I tried to throw it at the wall.
Well, then it makes sense to nade there. If you want to molly close and then nade deep, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a better way to throw that molly, you think? I feel like I throw that molly clearly.
Well, you can molly whatever you want, this is okay. You can molly it like that. No problem. If you want to molly close. I thought you want to molly deep. Alright. Cool. Yeah, you're just pre-firing a bit too much, you know?
Okay.
Just making note, stop pre-firing.
These days I be pre-firing, I would say more because like I realize you have so many bullets in the mag, and I want to be able to like use the bullets before the end of the round too. Like I don't want to have like it's useful to just use bullets. I feel like, especially standing through smokes and stuff, it's been useful.
It's not useful to use bullets. It's not a good thinking. It's like the bullets are using you, not you are using the bullets. It's like the bullets are telling you, oh, you need to use us. You know? No, it's you who decides whether you use the bullets or not. It doesn't matter if you have full magazine. You should not pre-fire because you're announcing where you are, and at that moment that you're shooting at the smoke, the guy knows that you're shooting at the smoke, not at him. So he's gonna pick you from a position if you don't know where he is. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Okay.
So you're just
like I'm announcing my position anyway.
Not only announcing where you are, but you're also announcing that at that moment you're shooting at the smoke or at the wall. You're not shooting at him.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're announcing where you are and that you're available to kill because you're not shooting it or not aiming at the person.
I threw for my team right here. I should have been there to trade him. I went the long way trying to clear donut.
This is good. What do you mean? Oh, sorry.
Like, you see how my teammate went into donut and he went straight to A. I went around to check because I wasn't sure if somebody was there.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
Okay. It's because he died. Like, I felt like I should...
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he not checking donut?
Yeah, I mean... Man, that's a whole nother session's worth, I think, coach.
Yeah, that's his problem. He's not checking even donut. He's clueless. Just running. Like, look at him. He has his util in his hand. What the fuck is he doing?
Well, he's probably the goofiest one.
He's looking at the ground, man. He's looking at the ground, at the boxes. Like, you should just don't care about this. You did well. You cleared the donut. You could be in donut, no?
Okay.
Like, obviously. So it's okay. This is good as well. And here you're not aware how much you're exposed, right? Behind the boxes. You should be aware that you want to be behind the boxes if you're holding.
Yeah, definitely. I noticed that.
So, awareness of how much your model is visible to A main when you're behind. How do you call this position in US?
Oh, I don't know.
Big box, Xbox,
big box, I guess. Yeah, big box is fine. I understand that. Or what do you call it?
I don't know. I don't call it anything. Just a big box.
Okay.
So
yeah, just big box. I get what you mean. Yeah.
No. It's like, you know, you're never gonna say it unless you're going A with your team. So like, you're not gonna randomly be on mid and suddenly someone who was looking at it says like one big box. You know, doesn't matter the exact call unless you're going A. Hey, cross replacement decent here. Yeah, I'm not surprised you get this kill. Oh, probably don't want to fight him. 5v3. No point to give him this fight.
Okay.
Oh, it was pretty close. He was pretty close, yeah.
Well, he was close when I was searching there. That's
Yeah, he was behind the wall. He was right here.
Oh man.
So you keep throwing that util mid, right? But as you can see, it doesn't really make any pressure on them. They don't really care. See?
Yeah.
Are you gonna die?
That,
yeah, bro, you literally... Yeah. So it's funny, actually, because you fake out mid, it doesn't work, and now the guy who went through your smoke kills you. See?
Yeah, that is pretty ironic. Yeah.
And also, it's ironic that you lost the timing on going to B because you did that smoke that the guy went through. Like, look, you literally lost the timing of going through banana and dodging him because you did all that util that he didn't care about. And he's gonna catch you because you did that.
You look at him go, too. He's zooming.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And now you're here late because you were throwing on that util. If you didn't throw that util, then you would be already here, right? You would pass it. It's ironic, really ironic.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you recommend I do in the beginning of the round for T side? Because usually I feel like throwing that smoke is useful, but now I'm seeing in the replay that
So there's two things you can do. One, you can go for an opening somewhere if you have good spawn. So you can, for example, rush up cave, right? So you rush up cave and peek cave. You can rush up and B alone if you're really feeling it. You can go out mid and try to stand here and get a peek, right? Or completely go out mid if you're getting flash. So basically go fast somewhere when you have the spawn. Or you can go slower, and now when you're going slower, you go either with your team. You don't need to throw any util, you just go with your team wherever they go. Or you go and execute some solo play, okay? So you need to have those solo plays prepared. Just like peeking cave is a solo play, but it's just fast, doesn't require any util. You need to have some other solo plays prepared. Do you have those? Like that, like you can do solo, for example, I don't know, you throw a lurk smoke over here, molly side, and then you go around it, and it's like a solo one-man play. Do you have those?
No set plays for solo. No.
Yeah, so you need those.
I kind of do like what's going on in the round, like what I see is open, and I guess make a plan for my own head. I don't really.
But you actually have a set play. Your set play is smoking mid and flashing it.
Okay.
Like it's your habit, like early round, yeah. So you could be doing different things.
That's just what I've been doing with my friends. Like once I learned that mid smoke molly, it was like, all right, we're gonna smoke mid every round because having red room covered so that they can't see is important. But you know they just rush through it.
They went through it every single round. Literally no round where they like respected it. And there's no reason they should respect it. Do you know how you can make it work? Like the fake of red? If one time, like first time you throw it, you guys rush out mid, everyone. And then every single time you throw it, they'll think like, oh fuck, they rushed us last time we see the smoke. We're not going out, we're gonna get destroyed, you know?
Okay, so when we throw it, you're saying when I throw it, make sure that we're taking control of mid so that they're conditioned to thinking that we take control of mid every time we do it. Otherwise, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we'll do okay.
The only time throwing it without going there would make sense is that before that you once at least went there. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
This flash is a bit of a stretch. This guy's not blind from it, I swear to God. Yeah, this is not enough. He doesn't care. But honestly, your mechanics, they don't look bad. It's probably your decision making that's holding you back. That's like your cap at the moment.
Thank you.
So I'll like go and refrag and show you a couple of like things you could have done differently in this match, and that's where we're gonna end up today's sessions. But next time we will go into more maps, more sides. You know, for today it's only ancient T side.
Okay. Ancient, I would say, is also one of the worst maps. Like I try to avoid playing Ancient. The maps that I usually play or like try to get because I know way more util is like Inferno, Dust, and Mirage. Yeah, and that already takes so much time to learn util. And Vertigo, I have some util down, but I would say Inferno, Mirage, and Dust, you know, I have a lot more knowledge.
Gotcha. Inferno, Dust, Mirage. Inferno, Dust, kind of classics. Mirage, the most spammed map on Faceit. So I'm not surprised.
What do you think would be good? Another map to add to that pool?
Well, Anubis? Pretty spammed on Faceit too.
Anubis, okay.
Yeah.
I insta-ban Anubis every time because I feel like I know the least from that. But
Well, we'll learn it. We can do it. I'll go over that next time. So let me go over the notes. So first of all, yeah, here. Let me restart that because I don't have the drip. Yeah, no, there it is. So first of all, you should not over focus on A main, right? Like you should just check it. Okay, boom, and then you're holding mid, right? And what I meant with that molly is like after getting that kill, you just molly here, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you can pick up the Galil. Now you can, you know, hold this, maybe nade like this, and fall back with the Galil and fuck off, right? But instead of that, you started like reloading, like shifting, like zoning out, you know, I don't know. You just looked like asleep. Don't Molotov wide areas. Oh, what I meant is like you don't want to throw a molly there, but if you throw it like on purpose here, off the wall, like this. I don't know if you're trying to do that, but it's probably not the best idea. What I would molly is like deep city, because this molly is rotation. Oh, I fucked this up. But when you're already out, right, you can molly like that. And that actually like makes sense because it mollies the rotation, they can't go. What I recommend is throwing a smoke over here. Like this. When you're going up. So you just smoke glowing. And then you can molly off this wall. Throw a flash and you can go like this.
Okay.
For example.
Yeah, that looks very doable. Absolutely.
Yeah. Or you should throw a molly here. Like side, right? Because it blocks the like these angles. When he wants to go out and blocks the whole like area behind the pillar. Hello gamer! If you're watching my videos and vibing with the coaching style, this is a message for you. So if you're currently stuck at your elo, whether it's Faceit or Premiere, and you want to play like Faceit level 10 Pro and impress your friends, I've got a solution for you. So let me introduce Faceit level 10 Booster. It's a course with 7 hours of content packaged up into 73 lessons and chapters. So the only goal of it is to improve you at CS2 as quickly and as easily as possible. If you want to boost your learning curve and become an elite player in CS2, click the first link in the description and find out more. Let's get back to the video. Keep spraying when you miss your first free bullet, right? The thing you should have done is like just keep the spray and crouch.
Gotcha.
Stop randomly pressing your keys. What I meant here is you should have done this. Just like this. A, D, A, D. See, I counter-strafe on those, right? So you asked how to retake mid, right? So if they had mid before, you can just move up and clear it, just like in pre-fire scenario. That's one possibility, right? You can just literally move out and clear the angles. But if you want to use util, here is a good set. So you go here, you aim at this dot, jump throw, you go back, you aim here. Run forward, release, then bounce the flash. And start going.
Okay.
You molly this area, smoke this, and there you go. No pre-firing, so don't like pre-fire anymore, just literally move up and then use your bullets when you see them.
What about spamming through smoke? Is that okay?
Yeah, spamming through smokes is okay, no problem. But you need to make sure that you're safe. And you don't want to spam fight against, like, for example, you don't want to stand here and like spam like that for a long time. Because it's very easy to spam, it's like a very straight angle, you know? For an effort to spam. So what you want to do, yeah, you want to like spam for a moment and then go back, you know? But in post plants, yeah, sure, you can like spam through smokes. Yeah, and let me give you some ideas what you can do solo, okay? So a solo play with this lurk smoke could be like you go here. You'll have this on recording, by the way. Running jump throw over here. This is a lurk smoke. Then you go here.
And which button was that? V or H?
H. Then you do the molly. Then you throw a flash over. You're going here. Site is mollied. You're just moving out. And then you can either peek short. Obviously, someone's gonna be holding it probably. Or you can stay in the smoke and just chill in the smoke and wait for a moment. And then fade the smoke and catch someone long here.
Yeah,
And
that's a really good set play. What was you have it on recording, you said?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'll give you the recording after the session. Another set play. You go here and you do this. You smoke like this, short. You molly side. Then you throw a flash over. This is blinding long. Then you're going here when long is blind. You check the cubby while tagging this wall so the long doesn't kill you. And then you isolate long. And then you clear like cave and then you check this side of long. And then when nobody's here you can move up, right? But probably by this point you get a kill. If you can ask your teammate to molly like this for you and then like fall back, you can do this play where you're just running here with the first spawn towards cave, right? There's place you can do. You have this spawn. You're just running here. You're just smoking this from hand. Flashing over like all in one go. Then you're peeking out and fighting here. So this looks like this.
Oh, that's a useful molly too from mid that my teammates can do this.
Yeah.
So make sure that they don't push mid like that to get cat. I mean.
Yeah. So they wanna go like here really quickly. Go. The smoke is popping and they jump back. Yeah.
Got you.
So this is another play you can do. Another play you can push cave. So you're just running, and you can either bounce a flash like this, or you just run and bounce a nade here and peek with the nade. And the reason you're bouncing the nade,
that's the timing. They'll be there.
Yeah. They'll be crossing. Yeah, they'll be here as the nade pops. That's why you're bouncing the nade, you know, to slow them down.
Only with that first spawn.
Yeah. Only with the first spawn.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there you have multiple plays. On A there is no plays, like no solo plays that you can do. I don't recommend doing anything solo here, only go there with a team. On mid I already showed you. If you really want to go solo out mid, you can do something like this. Where you like throw the smoke, then the flash, then you're going out, smoke obviously to smoke the molly. If your teammates are smoking red for you and flashing, you can go solo like this. So you're like double clicking left and right click smoke, bouncing a flash, and going red. You can do that. Just need to practice this for a bit. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
So